Finishing up a 3/8 piece plate for my setback. Well, I'm back on the 53 again today, and I'm working on the back end here and mocking up the bed. Since I placed the cab as low as I did, to put the bed in the right place, I'm going to lose about 2.5 inches of floor, which is fine with me. But these back frame rails were somewhat crooked, so I put a piece of angle between there to force those out a little so that they're squared up now. And the plates at the bottom with the body mounts is the way this will be located, and so the bed will actually sit down over the frame, which will cost me about 2.5 inches. Just going to take you over to the other side and we'll talk about the front mounts and how I'm going to do those. So what I'm using here are the mounts that I cut off of the S10 frame that held the front of the bed, and I cut those so that they set on the frame, and because the holes needed to be over the inside edge of the frame, then I cut them where they sit right on top of the frame and will weld there, and have to swap sides with them. So the left goes to the right and the right goes over to the left side. So that's how I intend for that to happen. And they will sit just like that, right onto the frame and weld to the frame. And with a 55 Chevrolet body mount is what I'm using for body mounts, for bed mounts, and for the rear cab mounts also. So that should put my bed level and at the right place in relation to the cab. And I'm fixing to spot weld these in place once I take some measurements, and then I will sit the bed back on there and finish the mock-up. So that's how the bed's going on. We'll see what it does to the floor and to the tubbing, of whether I have to tub the rear wheels and tires, or exactly how that's going to have to work out. Still figuring it out as we go. That's it for today. Well, I'm back on the 53 this morning. Going to cut down the front mounts for the bed. I'm using the mounts that came off of the S10 bed and cutting them down to go on the on the frame. Okay, these are the original mounts that came off of the frame, and they were on the side of the frame like this somehow. But I needed them 36 inches apart, so I decided to set them on top of the frame and swap sides with them. So this was the driver's side, I pull it over here, and this is the passenger side, which will go over there and sit like this on the frame, which I have to measure and decide exactly where that is to put my bed right where I want it. Put front mount to the bed here with a bushing on it, like that. One in the back with a bushing. These are 55 Chevrolet body mounts that I had left over from a job several years ago. So I'm using them. All right, so that's going to mount the bed. When I get the bed back on, we'll have another look. I watch the glass.